Welcome to Calphaman, guys. Today we will be talking about these two perfumes right here, and we will also be talking about how you can spend your money wisely. So please stay tuned. You should always sample first, as I always say. But if you want to play a smarter game, let's say you buy 5 perfumes of 100 ml each. Let's say, realistically, let's say you buy around 3 perfumes for the winter, 100 ml each. I made a small calculation and a small experiment. So a 100 ml bottle, a full bottle of perfume, if you use it at least 2 times a day, and considering a total of 15 to 16 sprays in a day of that 100 ml bottle, it somewhere lasts me about 2 months, guys. So let's cut that into half. So that means 50 ml should last me at least 1 month. And then 25 ml will last me at least 15 days. And then around 10 to 12 ml should last me 1 week. All right. Now, considering that I've bought Black Afgano and Pardon by Nasomatto, I'll just give you a small calculation here. The full bottle, they just have 30 ml bottles. Full bottles of these will cost you around 13,000 each. If you get a good deal at discounters, or let's say you're getting a tester without the cap, that's a different story. But then I'm talking about the retail. Now, that's about 26,000, guys, both of these together, the full bottles of these. And let's say I have a good winter planned out, and I want to smell really good this entire winter. And I need to have multiple perfumes in my collection. I'm a niche snob. So I'm not. It's just an just an example, guys. So rather than spending 26,000, I end up buying 2 perfumes, 5 ml each, from a trusted guy. This was bought from Splash Fragrances. I've bought a lot of samples from them in the past. Gaurav is a really good guy to buy perfumes from. The quality of these samples are also really good. The sprayers on these are also really good. So my point being, let's say these both last me 1 week, all right? And let's say I buy 2 more perfumes from them or from any other brand. Let's say I go to Roja Perfumes and I want to buy their Perfume cologne version. Just an example, just a random example, guys. I end up buying 3 of their perfumes. So let's say I'm going to be spending somewhere around 10,000 for all these 5 samples that I've got. So I've got now 30 ml of niche perfumes in my collection that I can use for this winter. And what I will be doing is, of course, I will be not using these perfumes on a day-to-day basis because these are niche perfumes. Let's say I go out as planned to many events. Let's say 30 ml as per our calculation should last me somewhere around 15 to 20 days. That is if I spray 16 sprays of perfume. So considering that, I think I have a great collection for this winter. Plus, rather than spending for a full bottle, let's say in this case 30,000, in the Roja Perfume Cologne case it's about 25,000 on each bottle. Now I have the opportunity to experience all these scents in their prime glory for about a month, and then decide which is my favorite perfume of this lot and use that to buy a full bottle maybe the next winter. So this is how you can really save money, guys, because I'll tell you the truth, even if you go ahead and buy full bottles of these scents, you will not be able to finish them in one winter, especially not in India, guys. So that's how you can spend money and enjoy every bit of perfume and not just keep it laying around in your wardrobe. So this was something I do, guys. So if you really like the idea, you can go ahead and do the same. Now, firstly, I know you all have heard of Black Afgano, so we'll cover that later. Let's talk about Pardon by Nasomatto. if you see, it's a green color juice. It's not actually green. It's kind of a earthy green kind of a texture to it. But this is one of those perfumes that I really like, guys. It's a mass pleaser. It is not a very challenging scent. Now, there are a few challenging perfumes in this perfumer's lineup. The perfumer is Alessandro Guattari. This was released in the year 2011, and it's a woody scent. That's how it's classified as. And Alessandro somehow does not disclose any of the notes, any of the official notes. That's okay, because I feel the notes are just for learned people who know about perfumes. To the end user, it might not be that much of a difference, because you see, most of the times the notes does not resonate the smell. That is because of accords mixing with each other and then creating something unique. A result of both of that mixing would be a smell that's totally unique. So maybe that's why it does not reveal the notes. However, as we know, our dear Fragrantica has the notes listed. So the top notes are magnolia and flowers. We've got dark chocolate, tonka, cinnamon in the mid notes. We've got oud and sandalwood in the base notes. So what I get out of this, when you spray this on, guys, you can definitely smell the oud, you can smell magnolia, you can smell tonka, you can smell a really powdery dark chocolate, guys. It's right there. Dark chocolate is always on your face in the entirety of the scent. And people relate this to a sweet scent. However, the sweetness is because of the sandalwood. There's a really creamy sandalwood that's actually holding the oud, holding these rough notes together in place. It's completely rounding the notes in the fragrance, guys, and that's a really well balanced perfume. So the thing with these perfumes, the ones Alessandro Guattari makes, and both of these brands, he's got Nasomatto and he's got Orto Parisi. A lot of them are challenging, guys, but then you really need to have developed the maturity to understand these things. These are great perfumes if you can understand them. If not, you will understand them by smelling them over and over again. But if you initially smell it and you decide on that, you might not really go with it. This is art, guys. This is art in a bottle. Give it some time. So this is like a deep, rich, dry, gourmandy kind of a scent. It edges between the gourmandy and the dryness. Yeah, hence I combine both of those, because both of that is true in the case of Pardon. It's a great performer, guys. All these perfumes that you can see are extrait de parfums. So you can just go on with, one or two sprays of these, and you'll be good to go. You'll be good to go. Now coming to all of your favorite, and also my favorite, Black Afgano, guys. Now I somehow feel that this started the trend of cannabis-based perfumes, and it is very funny that this is not such a strong cannabis scent, guys. I mean, you definitely have cannabis in this. You can smell cannabis in this, but you always keep getting small whiffs of it along the lifetime of the scent. And when I say cannabis, it is not the smell of smoke. Let's say you're walking somewhere and then you smell someone smoking weed. It is not that smell you're going to get. You'll get the actual herbal cannabis kind of a smell in this. And it's a very smooth, creamy kind of a cannabis smell, guys. And the kind of oud and sandalwood used in Pardon, I feel is also used in this. And in the dry down, it kind of becomes a bit similar to each other. This has the sweetness that I was talking about of sandalwood. This has the creaminess of oud. And because of that, I feel this is a very mass-pleasing scent, guys. Now, let's say you're just getting into the world of niche and you want something really different, but then not very offensive to other people. I'd say go ahead and try this Black Afgano. Do not go with the bad reputation that this has built. Just go ahead and give this a try. Please get a sample like this, guys. Now, as this dries down a little bit in the mid, you end up with a green scent, a lot of moss, greeny, vetiver kind of a smell. And then you, of course, keep getting the smell or the whiffs of cannabis in this. And the dry down, guys, is just sweet, ambery, woody, musky kind of scent. And the musk in this holds the perfume together. Unlike this, where sandalwood was holding the perfume together. Now, musk is holding everything else together, and that is actually giving a smooth kind of a feeling, even to the sandalwood that I was talking about earlier. So, because it is musk that is on the outer layer of that bubble that I'm talking about, you might get a bit of skankiness with this, but not too much, guys. Now, of course, when you get into niche, you can expect skankiness, but that's not the case with every niche scent. However, if you want to smell unique, guys, this is skanky in a good way. I'm not sure if you're understanding what I'm telling, but this is skanky in a good way, guys. So this is an absolutely non-linear scent. I feel there's a complete show, a dance show going on of all the accords dancing together, and it's a great experience, guys. The way this transitions from the initial blast of cannabis to the green, mossy, whatever kind of a smell, and then eventually ending up as a woody smell, and all through getting you whiffs of that cannabis. It's a beautiful creation, guys. As I said, the perfumer who creates this is an artist, and this is the art, guys. So if you can experience it in such a cheap price, in such a good way in India, why not? You should experience these, guys. If you are a perfume lover, if you are a perfume enthusiast, I urge you, try these scents, because you are able to do so on websites like Splash, and we've got a lot of retailers now. We've got a lot of discounters now in India as well who can give you a good deal on these perfumes if you end up, buying a full bottle. So that's all for today, guys. I just wanted to let you know that winter is coming, and before the season starts in, try to find a few perfumes that you think will be good for you in winter. Get samples of all of those. Don't waste your money. Get samples. These will get you through the winter. And the good thing is, you'll not even waste a single drop of this, guys. Thank you for staying tuned. If you've not yet subscribed, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, see you in the next video, guys.